Hello and welcome to a new episode of Searching for Happiness. And today we have a very special episode. As you can see, we are in a truly beautiful place in nature in the mountains. And we also have a very special guest today, which is Master O. Master O, thank you so much for being with us today.
Hello, I'm very happy to be here.
Thank you so much, Master O. So just to introduce you to Master O, for those of you that don't know him, he's an ambassador for peace and happiness. And he's been working for almost 40 years to spread this vibration. We call it the vibration of life across the world, helping people overcome their problems, helping them to regain their health and happiness. And we're so grateful to have you here. Thank you, Master O.
Thank you for having me.
So we are here in the mountains of the heart of South Korea, which is a very special place. There's an incredible, powerful energy here. I've been here the first time almost 1 year ago, and that experience really truly changed and transformed my life. It was a really profound experience, and it's really opened up my heart, and I realized that this powerful vibration that is here, really made me feel who I truly am. And I haven't been feeling that for a long time, and I'm so grateful for this experience. And what is your experience with this place, Mel?
Well, Jasper, I've been coming here for about 9 years, a few times a year, and taking people on retreats. And along with Master O and the rest of the team, we see people completely transform when they come here and open their heart. And personally, I feel so grateful to find a place where I can feel really myself, who I truly am, and to support people to go on this beautiful journey where they open up and this light and this beautiful love in them starts to come out so purely is just a dream come true. And we're about to start building this place so that we can bring more people here in the future, and it's really exciting time. So Master O, what does this place mean to you?
Well, this place is my spiritual home. I was spending a lot of time in this place. I've been traveling a lot, and always making sure I come back here to do the intensive training to connect to the source of life. And this place is a perfect place for us to be able to connect to the strongest vibration from the source of life. So, and I am inviting the people, those who want to have a deeper journey. And then I've been training a lot of the masters in this place. Once they receive the vibration from the source of life, and people start, they receive what they have to receive. And we need so much the power, so much the energy that help the people open themselves, overcome their problem they've been carrying. The more importantly, they can open themselves to connect to their true self. When they find who they are, what they are, and they look at the world for themselves in a different way, and they know how much ourselves and the people, the world need help. They give you the position and the job. So, and I'm love to being here, and I hope a lot of people to come and they have a beautiful experience, open themselves to learn to how to take care of themselves by connected to the source of life.
Thank you. Yeah, it's beautiful. So we make this podcast about happiness.
Right.
It's about our search for happiness. So what is happiness to you, Maso?
People, they trying everything to be happy, to regain the happiness. But as far as I'm concerned, happiness for me is the most natural state. And we are dealing with our mind. When our mind want to be peaceful, calm, happy. Why? It's a natural state. So we want to be free from the negativities, negative thought. We want to be free from negative emotions. We want to be, happy, the natural place. So, and when we connect to ourselves, and this is like a natural abilities. When we connect to ourselves, there is a happiness, which is our foundation. And then on the surface, a lot of things come and go. Emotions come and go, thoughts come and go, feelings come and go. A lot of things come and go. But when we connect to ourselves and we stay in the most natural place that gives us whatever we need, then we regain the happiness. This is the most natural way we can find.
Gosh, it sounds like it should be easy, right? But but as we know, the world is so abundant at the moment and developed, especially in the West.
Right.
And then yet people are dealing with anxiety and stress and chronic fatigue and all these problems.
Yeah.
Why do you think people are still so unhappy?
Well, it's just the world is so busy. When you're dealing with the outside world, the materials and the people, the mind is so busy. And then when we we connect to the very busy mind, it expects the more. As a result of it, we are not having the enough gratitude. We are very short of the gratitude for things given to us, things we are achieving, and then we wanting the more and more. And that make ourselves disconnect from our inner self. Our inner self is like a still and really peaceful and calm. So more things happening outside. Yeah, we need to connect to ourselves. The mind is dealing with the two things. One is the materials, the people, always busy. And then the mind has to connect to ourselves, has to create the peace, calmness, and the happiness. So when we have the peace and the calmness, we can create the money, manage the money, dealing with the people, much better. And then anything come, anything we achieve, we appreciate the more. But when we focus on the material things and the physical things, we are busy with our life. We're losing the space. We don't have the gratitude, so that we're not connected to ourselves.
Makes so much sense.
Yeah. So I was wondering, Maso, what were the things in your life you were struggling with that made you unhappy, and how did you overcome them?
Well, I was born with a very weak physical constitution, and physically I practically couldn't do anything. I couldn't digest the food, and if I ate a little bit food, my stomach was really like a full of gas, and I couldn't breathe, and I didn't have enough energy, so I couldn't cope my physical life. And at least once a week I taken to the hospital because of physical collapse. And furthermore, I used to really suffer from the phobia, and the phobia that paralyzed me. And dealing with the people, I was so sensitive. And for instance, the people coming closer to me, then I sense the people's their negativities, anxiety, anger, and everything I picked up, and which in turn affected me. I couldn't deal with whatever I used to be able to pick up from people, and then there was too much. Wow. Then I collapsed, and then dealing with the people was really challenging. And the people come, just overwhelming me. Then my heart is start beating very fast, and then they come close to me, my heart is to stop working, then I would faint and taken to hospital. Wow. That was my beginning of our life. What made me unhappy was a constant limitation coming from physical problems, and not knowing about how to deal with the different emotions, and which in turn affecting me so much that because of that become my blessing too. When you have something that doesn't make you happy, give you so much challenges, and you have to find the way out, and then you're trying to find the way how to overcome your real the problems, and then when you overcome, this gives you a lot of the freedom. At the same time, that helps us to develop a lot of compassion and the space for the people who have the same problems. Yeah, it was in the early life, and because of these problems, I find the way to overcome the problems and how to regain the happiness. And that was the journey was very tough, but at the same time, there was really has been blessing for myself.
Wow, it's so beautiful how you explain it, that actually the struggles you experienced in your life became your blessings because of that you could transform it into something positive, and now you're helping so many people around the world with this.
Yeah, that's why my life has been very, very blessed, right?
Do you think you almost had to go through those things so that you have that compassion? Because having heard your story in depth, it feels like you overcame so many problems physically, emotionally, mentally, that most people don't deal with in that kind of level of severity. But then now when you meet people and you meet so many people, you can really understand them.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, initially we are dealing with the physical challenges, mental, emotional challenges. And then when to overcome these issues, you have to deal with your mind. Then you have to look at your mind and where your mind is, what your mind is going through. So when you're watching your mind, you really understand the mind is struggling. But at the end of the day, you see your mind, you are struggling, you're picking up the negativity from other people, you don't know what to do, you're struggling so much. And wow, you have so much the anxiety, you have so much the depression, and you're looking at your mind, keep watching your mind, you feel compassionate. Wow, you need so much help. You need so much love. You need so much the brightness. And then you start to understand, my mind needs so much. And then the problems helping you to grow, the more compassion, more love, more kindness for yourself. When you're doing that, natural healing takes place. You happen to look at the people who are going through the same things, and then everybody helping each other with the different things they have.
It's so beautiful, Master O. And I think, one of the most beautiful things that touched me about this practice is that, like you're talking about, everything starts from love.
Right.
And then you deal with your own mind first, and you learn to be the parent to your own mind, and then you can be the parent to everyone in your life and in the world. And it's so amazing to watch that in you and to see people change. And one of the next questions is really about the people. You've met so many people, I imagine, over 40 years. Are there any stories that kind of stand out to you about someone who's been through a real struggle in their life and then found happiness through this vibration and this connection?
I remember I met the young boy quite some time ago. He's a very nice person, and he achieved so much, and he's very successful, the person in his age. But inside, and is not happy, and he felt empty and then numb. And he had been through so much, and in the childhood, we need the parents' help. If we are lucky to have the parents, which they're not struggling with emotions, but the man, he suffered so much because of his father. His father didn't know how to manage his pain and his emotions, and he become heroin addict.
Wow.
And then he died of the overdosage. It took too much, and one day he's passed away, and then he felt paralyzed because you loved somebody struggling so much, but in early age, you didn't have any choice, nothing but just watching. And then one day the loved one disappeared, and without having any preparation. So that hurt him so much. And the first time he came to my office, I can scan. Wow, you're carrying so much the pain, and then almost like a deep happiness, deep the blockages has been blocked by a lot of different the feelings and the emotions. And furthermore, when the parents have the pain, this pain is shared with the children. So their emotional pattern, their happiness is just there inside them. I really see his struggling, his blockages. So I gave him the treatment. I gave so much universal light and the love, and opening up the system and allow him to receive the more light, allow the light to coming out, and then allowed him to be free from the pain and the trauma. And then when we free from the trauma, we tend to be open. I help him to do that because sometimes we cannot do anything. So with the treatment, I made that happens. And after treatment, there was the immediate transformation, and he could breathe the better after one treatment. And he had a very, very severe insomnia, and he began to sleep well.
Wow.
And right after treatment, he had so much space, and all of a sudden he feel the peace, the inside, and become himself. And he crying a lot. And then I introduced, how to recharge what he received, and he take the process to change himself, his pattern, especially very happy the pattern from the family, the staying really, really insiders, and he managed to heal the pattern, and he was regaining himself, and he enjoyed his life and his career, and become more going more smoothly. Mm-hmm. And then I was watching him, and I really feel grateful for me being able to do something. I feel so grateful, the source of life, giving somebody almost dying, no hope. He regained the peace. He started a new life, and that's in my has been my mind, and so. And these are stories, a lot of different stories, but one of the stories that I experienced.
Incredible story.
Amazing.
And this story you also recorded in a podcast with him, and he explains about his experience. Also really nice to watch. It's on Master O's YouTube channel, so people can also watch this story from this person.
Jasper, I was reminded, of course it's not the same story, but I know you've talked about, and in our other episodes, dealing with depression and anxiety and sort of low self-esteem and lots of things in your life, and of course that's changed dramatically for you. And I wondered if you wanted to talk about it and ask Master O a little bit about because one of the things you told me is that you were going really high and really low all the time in your career in TV, and do you want to explain a bit?
Yeah. All my life I've been struggling with like the very high and low in my happiness. So one moment I could be super up and happy, and other moments it could be like the most worst feeling ever. And I'm so grateful for this practice, because it really helped me to not only clear my patterns, but these inherited patterns we inherit from our family. So I actually found out it's not only from myself what I'm carrying, but it's also from my whole family and all the people that came before me. But I was wondering if you could just give an advice for people that have the same struggling, that how can they become more stable in their happiness, that it's not going from so high to so low.
Right. This is a very, very the practical questions, and I'm sure that everybody want to know this. In realities, when we're dealing with the mind got the character going up, going down. This is that's how the mind works. So when the mind goes really, really high, and then sooner or later it's going down. So our job is watching our mind. But what we have to understand, we don't have to remove the emotions. We have to find our place, like a parent's place. This mind, come here. Then our mind is peaceful, calm, open. The mind is going very high. Then we have excitement and the pleasure. And then when that happens, we really going up. Then people love that. But actually, what we need to do, we have to make ourselves the calm. What's happening? You feel so excited, and you're really, really happy. Why you are happy? Then you're just watching the mind with the love. You put yourself parents' position. Look at the mind. Then what's happening? You look at your mind with the compassion. Why you achieve this, and the things are going well. You're really excited. I understand. Then this very high vibration comes more natural vibration. That is happiness.
Wow.
So mind always go like this way.
Yeah.
This is not the problems. The
Yeah.
problem is we have to look at the mind rather than giving too much of the power to the mind. We have to regain our position, watching the mind, and to see. While mind is staying very high place or very low place, high place make our mind calm. If you're watching the mind, you achieve so much. Good for you. Then you are separate, and that this mind is the calm and the peaceful. So what is the happiness? People, trying to stay with the excitement. We cannot keep the excitement very high vibration. You can't do that. And then when you go up there, you're gonna definitely gonna come down.
Yeah.
I mean, you come down and then you wanna go up. But we aiming too high. But in a middle, the vibration is a natural vibration, peaceful, calm. It's coming from parents' place, place of the love, place of the compassion, place of the light.
It's such a mature and wise place, isn't it, as well? Because I think so many people think, happiness has to be this excitement and pleasure, and everything online and in the physical world tells us that is happiness. But like you're saying, that's not the real happiness that we actually want, that our spirit wants.
Absolutely. This is a very, very good point. The way the mind achieve the happiness is mind have to do what he want to do, what it has to do. Mind doesn't do what it want to do, not happy. So achieving something, have to achieve something, right? Do something that you like. Otherwise, you are not happy. So you're like, what I'm doing? But without doing anything, without achieving anything, we can be happy. When we are happy, peaceful, calm, open, we know what to do. And we doing the things with the peace and the compassion. That is the real happiness. And then when you do that, and the source of life is source of the light and the love, the power, and supporting us. So we feel, wow, I'm not the one who giving everything to the mind and to the people, somebody supporting me. And then we feel we designed to connect to the source of life. Everybody have to take this the real journey to find themselves. And then they can do like a deeper journey, spiritual journey. And
it's so beautiful, Master O. And I must say, having known you for a while, I am always so inspired and impressed by you. Actually, what you say, you're practicing every day. And when I see you, and good things happen and bad things happen, and you have achieved that connection so that you don't get so stuck with your mind being high or low. And it's really, really inspiring to everyone that meets you. And of course, this brings us on to the events that you're going to do, because people I think all want this, and they think, well, how can I do it? And of course, I know that you meditated, and it was like the mind of the universe was giving you the gift of the meditation that you now share with people in this world. And we have 2 really exciting events coming up in the Netherlands that we're so excited for you to do. One is on the 20th of October at the DeLamar Theatre. It's called Happiness Revolution. And it's the talk about happiness and about the mind, but also the practice, so the meditation, and also sharing the vibration in a group treatment, which is one of the most powerful things that you can experience. And then also on the 1st and 2nd of November, it's a weekend. We call it Raise Your Vibration. And that really is a chance for people to go so much deeper and to be immersed in this vibration and receive much more advanced teachings from you and experience this meditation more and more and develop it. And I know that these events are so beautiful because I see people transform, but I'd love you to explain, knowing your life before we had big events, your life was one-on-one treatments and traveling around the world or being in a center, but what made you want to start these bigger events, and could you tell us a bit more about that?
Yeah, I've done a lot of the training to access the power, the vibration from the mind of the universe, and for the many years. Because of that, when the people come and I can sense their problems and I can see what they need. So, and the time given to me was very short, like 20 minutes or the half an hour. During the session, I have to listen to people's problems, and the people having so many problems. we ask them to fill out the form. What sort of the problem that you have, the list of the problem they've been carrying. There are so many the list, and people want to feel the better. They want me to listen to their problems. So the time that I'm having is not enough. Yeah, I can make people feel better from any conditions, I believe. And then after that, I don't have the time to introduce what they have to do because it takes a little bit time. So, and then always I have to listen and make people the better. And then treatment after treatment, the consultation after the consultation. And then when I look at the people, whether the problem is coming from, they are disconnected from themselves, so that they caught up with what happened in the past, the trauma, experience, and the stress, and then they don't know how to heal what happens. They've been carrying so many the issues, and then I really want to teach the people how to find themselves. When you find yourself, there is our original place. It's like a parent's place, giving with the light, the love, energy. Everybody has this foundation, and then the more problem that we have, the more we connect to the source of life. When we connect to the source of life, if you look at your mind, then you can embrace the problems, the depression, anxiety, and the pain. Oh, wow, poor you need help. You are embracing the whatever you have, whatever you're going through. But at the same time, when you embrace everything you're going through, you embrace everything happening outside, what's happening, you can give. Embracing give us the happiness and the abilities. At the same time, giving the abilities, the wisdom, and the love too. So, I really want to touch people how to find themselves, to be with themselves, so that whatever they're going through, they are not victimized. Whatever they're going through, help them to find themselves to grow. More importantly, we are designed to connect to the source of light, the mind of the universe. Mind of the universe is giving whatever we need every the moment with the most wonderful vibration. But people, they don't know how to access the vibration. So with the retreat, and I help the people how to tune into the wonderful vibration. So every time they have the problems, not the problem is helping them to connect to the vibration, stay in the vibration, and then you see the people more struggling, they need more help. Yeah, they can connect to the source of life for these people. And then, but the invisible system is there in universe. Beautiful invisible system inside is there for you, for everybody else. And with the event I'm doing, the retreat I'm doing, really help the people to connect to the source of life, connect to ourselves, use the body and the mind in the best way, so that they can do something more beneficial for themselves, for other people, and making that their foundation. So I'm really happy to, doing the retreat, meeting the people, and listening to their problems. When I have the event or retreat, I have plenty of time, and then at the same time, having the time to share. I really want to share with them, and then allow them to have a real experience to connect to the source of life, connect to themselves, and then they practice how to manage life in a different way.
Yeah, well, it's really exciting.
It's also, that's where you found Master O on one of these weekends,
Yeah, it's
no?
exactly 2 years ago that I came to your retreat, and I've been on a very long journey to find myself and to overcome these deep patterns I had, what I was struggling with. And although I did a lot of meditation and different things to try to clear it and become happier, still there were these deep patterns that could bring me to a very low place and low vibration. But yeah, I'm so deeply grateful for what you have been doing for actually all of humanity, and that you're working so tirelessly to spread this technique and this vibration. And the exciting thing actually for people is that the tools are quite simple, and they are so effective and profound. So it's
very profound, and
very
I think
profound.
Thank you for all your wisdom today, Master O. I think the things that stand out for me are that this invisible system is there for us, for everyone in the world. And I think it's so pure and so noble to just want to share that system with people and help them manage their life, you know. And you're like this vessel from the mind of the universe, and it's just really, really amazing that you have this connection that can then pass through so much. And also when you said compassion is in charge, I think that's something for people to take away, you know, because our mind is constantly judging ourselves, isn't it? And we're just so caught up in that. And then when you realize, you keep saying the parent's mind, and I think whether you're a parent or not, we kind of know that mind. And so it's just your wisdom and how you help us understand to be the best human beings is really, really valuable. So thank you.
And what I think is so beautiful, what I found out, that when you start to manage your own emotions and thoughts better, what you say with the parent mind, then you can share this with other people, and that makes me even more happy that I can help others with this. So thank you so much for teaching us this.
Thank you so much, Master O. And it's felt really special today to do this podcast in this place. I don't know if you can feel it when you watch this, but it's like filled with happiness, and it's why we want to bring people here, because it's like coming to the source of the happiness for me, it feels like. And you can of course hear all the beautiful nature that we're surrounded by. So we're really grateful that you took the time to be with us today.
Yeah, thank you for having me. So thank you for really being within this sacred place, beautiful place. And then I hope that a lot of the people have the chance to connect to the nature, connect to the source of life, and rebuild their life and transform their life for other people.
Thank you.
Thank you,
See you next
Master
time.
O. Thanks, everyone.